Good morning. This is Pastor Dan, First Alliance Church. It's good to be with you today. I'm coming to you live from my house where we still have our Christmas tree up. Now, it's not dropping many needles today because it's an artificial tree, but that means we can leave it up all year long if we want to, but we're probably not going to. My kids are coming in. Heidi's coming in tomorrow. We're going to have a little Christmas. Everyone's been a little late. Maybe you've been doing some of the same things. I wanted to bring you some information today about First Alliance Church in this upcoming week and month. We have some adventures going on here at First Alliance Church. Like last night, a policeman came to my door at 11:15 p.m., woke us up out of bed, told me that somebody set a garbage can on fire at church under the basketball hoop. And so that was an adventure. The policeman called the fire department. The fire department came, put out the fire. Everything's all right. But the garbage can, it's kaput. You'll see it on Sunday when you get there if it's not cleaned up. Also want to tell you that there are some other new things going on, like this coming Tuesday. This coming Tuesday starts our exciting come to the table dinner, soup dinner, class evening. And so we're going to start at 6 o'clock for dinner. If you'd like to help make some food for that, you can do that. Reach out. We're going to have a little meeting on Sunday where we're going to talk about how we're going to manage our strategy for taking care of making those soup dinners. And if you'd like to be involved in that, you certainly can. I'd love to have you join us. And so it would be great to have you. And then we're going to have classes. The classes that evening include, and they start at 7 o'clock, include a book club and then a Bible study. And you can see more about that if you look on the MailChimp note or if you get the email today that comes. And then come Sunday, we're going to start a new Sunday school class where we're going to gather and watch a video from Right Now Media about why we keep doing what we don't want to do. So if you've ever wondered why you keep doing some of the stuff you do, we're going to look at a video that talks about some of the biblical reasons and some of the ways that we tend to short circuit some of our desires and goals. You say there's a lot of new stuff going on. Well, you are correct. Well, our theme this year, as we move into 2023, did you ever think we'd get to 2023? It seems like it's been a long time coming since we had that turn of the century back in 2000. Everything we thought was going to fall apart. Well, it didn't, of course. And we're still here. If you're here, you're still here with me. And we're going to be talking this week about looking back and looking forward. So we always try at the very beginning of the year to look back and reflect on what's been going on in our lives. So, for example, on Sunday, I'd like us to talk a little bit about how has God been with you in 2022? How has He been there? Maybe you had a situation that happened in your story or your family or your work or near your home, and it caused some feelings. Maybe it was feelings of excitement or anticipation or anxiety. But somehow you had these feelings, and in there, God was part of your story. God was participating. He was interested. Just like He came to be with us around Christmas, God with us, Emmanuel, God has been with you over 2022. And it's helpful for us to pause and just take just a minute and think about how God has been with us. Reflection is a valuable tool for learning. How has God been with you over 2022? Try to be a little specific. Take some notes. Write it in your phone. Secondly, where would you like to go or grow in 2023? How would you like to shift your journey in 2023? There are some things I'd like to do a little different. There are some things I'd like to improve upon. And as I move to 2023, I'd like to make some changes in my family, in my finances, in my own heart, and also in my faith journey. And so there are some things I need to do. And then there are some things I need God to do. Like I might need to make some better choices, but I need God to give me some desires to do things a little different. You know, I don't know about you, but you might have some things that you want to do in 2023, and you need to make some better choices. But also you need to ask God to help you, because there's some things God can do to change your heart, to change circumstances as He grows you and is with you. And then the third question is, what role does worship play in what you want or what God wants to develop in you? And when I say worship, worship is a humility that notices or admits that God is with us. What role does God's presence in your journey have in the shifts or growth that you would like to see in this new year. This coming Sunday, we'll be looking in Isaiah 43. And there's a phrase that I've pondered some years, and this year we're going to ponder it again. The prophet Isaiah is writing, "Forget the former things and do not dwell on the past." This is verse 18 and 19 of Isaiah 43. "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? See, I am doing a new thing." Now, I know this was written to Israel, and it was an encouragement that God was not finished with her, even though she had been willful, even though he had brought judgment, even though the Babylonians were going to put some of the Israelites from Judah into exile, that God was not finished with her. And I believe that God is not finished with us, with your family and with mine. That God has things he's still trying to do in us. He cares about us. He loves us. He wants us to lean into him. And that's the essence of humility. Worship, that we would be humble enough to lean in. We'd humble enough to bow, humble enough to acknowledge that God is with us as we go through each day, through the things that are great and the things that are terrible, but that God is present. Now, I hope that I'll see you on Sunday, and we're going to dive into some of these things. When you get the email today talking about the order of service, take a look at those 3 questions. How has God been with you in 2022? Where would you like to grow in 2023? And what role does worship play in whatever you want to see happen? Because it plays an important role. Isaiah 43 is the text we're going to be in on Sunday, verse 18 and 19, and we'll talk about some of the others. But 18 and 19 say, "Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past." It doesn't say don't think about it, but don't let it define you. Don't dwell on the past, but look to the future. See, I, God, am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? This is Pastor Dan of First Alliance Church. I trust you're encouraged today. This is a new year. God bless you. I'll see you on Sunday.